Buenos dias, Gunners Collective. Back at it? You already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. There goes another one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I said another one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a mother smack addict. Buy-up, buy-up, buy-ya-e-ya-e-ya-e-ya. The extension. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You already see that motherfucking thumbnail right there, and you already know what it is, right? We're going to get straight into it. Now, trip out. The fight of the century. Boxing's back, yes, but it's back in a real way, right? It's even realer than we think. Loma Haney, Ryan Tank, Bawoso. Okay, here we go. Now, we got the fight of the century going on. YouTube, stand up. We got Splinter from Prison POV, man, the POV channel, versus clap on, clap off, right? Tony, the non-pull-up clapper. Now, when I first heard of this fight, I thought it was cap, Holmes. Is that how the youngsters say it? Cap? Menudo style direct fashion cap? I didn't know, right? But one thing I'll say for sure is it's starting to snowball. It's starting to become something. Something I never thought would happen. I guess it's happening. Tony has challenged Splinter, and Splinter has accepted. Now, I don't deny that Splinter was, hey, Wood, the Woods will always show up, brother. Don't accept. You just got to pay for his bus ticket. He'll get there, right? But watch out. At the same time, in the meantime, in between time, this guy, Tony, I'm real skeptical about him. You see, I've had my run-ins with him over the phone several times, and it never seems to materialize. Devato is a grand scheme. Devato always comes up with something, and the only thing I've ever seen is booty clap cheeks on the beach. I don't really know, but I guess he's been working out in the gym. I guess he's been preparing for the fight of the century. No, not Ryan and Tank. That ain't nada, Holmes. We're talking about the clapper versus the snapper. And it's about to go down, man. And who do I got? A lot of people have been asking, hey, Gun, who do you got? Do you got Splinter? Do you got the clapper? You know, Tony's story's written? Or who the hell do you got? I got Splinter. I said straight up. Why? I'm going to give you a few reasons why. First of all, I always show love for the raza. So you would think that I would have love for Trump, but Sasuke, I don't know who he is. The Vato has a mask, a funny hat, hairy arms, and a big booty. So I don't know exactly to what degree of fighting he's got going on over there, fighting skills. So can't do it. I said, you know, the last time I seen him, he was doing that. The offense, defense. I can't call it like an alcoholic, man. I think 6ix9ine would take him out, but I'm just saying, I'm going to roll with Splinter. And the reason I'm going to roll with Splinter is because Splinter displays the type of character that will show up to fight. Might not win them all, might not lose them all, but he'll fight. That's a fact. Do I think this fight's ever going to materialize and happen? My bet's on probably not. Okay, but if it does, I don't want to say I was in the wrong. I don't want to say, Sasuke, I was hating, because I'm not. I'm definitely not. You know, if anything, here, look at, watch out. There you go, Tony. Free promotion, right? I don't want to say that I was hating, but I'm just going to keep it real, man. You know, that's what we do here. No added preservative. It's just real. It's Gunners Collective. And the fact remains that several times Tony gave me a phone call and we were supposed to fight. Okay? And for one reason or the other, it never happened. Hey, Gunner, you didn't pull up. Sasuke, look at that Vato. Come on, Vato. That Vato can't even pull out of the parking lot. He's too big. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to sit here and shit on Tony's character because he's actually a nice fella. He's actually a cool guy. He's just a confused man, right? If that's, you know, him, or is he a her, him? I don't know exactly to what degree of pronoun he's working with. But one thing I do know for sure is his arms are so hairy. Yes, we found him. That's Bigfoot. Let me tell you something about Splinter. I've been on Splinter's channel just watching it. I've always liked his stories. His stories have always rang true. Now, the Woods move differently. Okay? So, of course, he's a Wood, brother. His stories are going to involve the white man marching on and prevailing. And you know what? I appreciate the fact that his stories have always rang true. His stories are always validated by facts. And he's been around the block. The man knows his people. But just because you've been in prison, just because you've done time or you function at a certain level with a certain group doesn't mean you're better than the clapper who worked at the canned food store. It doesn't mean that. What it does mean, though, is you should have the necessary skill set to at least defend yourself properly. That's why I'm a roll with Splinter. I'm sure he's been in melees. He's been involved in situations where he's had to throw them dogs, he's had to throw them things, he's had to make it happen. Guard! You remember Splinter? They also don't remember nobody, right? But that's just how it is. Get behind me, Satan. Now we're gonna see if Splinter is able to display the skills he says he has. And I don't know, but my feria's on him. You know, there's just something about Splinter. I don't know if it's the way he bounces around or he moves fast with a purpose or the way the wiggleization is real or the way he plays that damn guitar. But either way, I think this Vato's going to deal with Tony. Now, I'm not saying that to say this, that I don't like Tony because, hey, like I said, he's a nice fella. He's all right. He's all right. You know what I mean? Other than the clapping of the cheeks, you know, that's not music to my ears. That's about the only thing that I don't care for him about. And that he likes to slander people's names and lie. You know, he lies. That lie. You know, stories written by two liars that are over there conspiring to convince you to give them views. Other than that, gente, we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. You know what I mean? Let him do him, and I'm going to continue to do me. Oh, hell yeah. Right? But one thing I'll say is for sure is this. And these are facts that say, will this fight ever happen? I don't know. Because like the story goes, man, and round it goes on YouTube. So many times did Tony call me, hey, guess what, Gun? I got a way we can make money. Guess what, Gun? I got a way we could do this. I got a way we could do that. All right. What's happening, man? I was always susceptible to whatever was going on because I try to help people out. You know, if the Vato was down on his luck, if the struggle was real, I say, I got you. You know what I mean? What can I do to help you? You know, help me to help you. But, you know, then I would call him and then the negotiations would break down, or he just would never answer my phone calls, or he was always too busy to send a picture. Or there was always something going on in his life that I didn't quite understand, but I understand it clearly now. He was scared. Okay? He keeps trying to put on these fights that nobody wants to see, but everybody wants to laugh at. If you understand what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Fire stick time. Now, I'll tell you this, and these are facts. If it does happen, I apologize, man. I apologize to the people for saying that it probably won't, but more than likely, it's probably not going to happen. And because of two reasons. One, Tony's all talk and all clap, homes. And ain't no pull-up skills involved. Okay, with Splinter, like I said, I'm sure he'll get there. You know what I mean? But Tony, you better pay for the Vato's bus ticket, because don't make them have to pay to go over there for you not to pull up. Because that'll be an ugly situation. And you'll make the Woods mad, brother. You know what I mean? Or at least have a big old bolsita of coffee as soon as he gets there so you can treat him to a cello and he'll be all right. You know what I mean? But my money's on Splint doggy dog, right? I think Splinter is a commendable individual. I think he's a stand-up righteous dude. And I think he's involved with someone that he's going to figure out eventually, man, that this guy's just all talk and no flame, hums. You know what I mean? Or all flamer and no fire. You know what I mean? We're going to find out. But as far as will this ever happen? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Hey, I could tell you guys story after story, and some people believe me and some people don't. And that's quite up to you, man. I could care less whether you believe I didn't show up to a fight or whether you believe I backed down or I pulled out. You see that, Vato? You see that, Vato? Come on now, man. You better stop it, right? Oh, Gunner didn't want to fight me. Why? Buffalo butt? Why wouldn't I want to fight you? You know, I don't want to fight anyone. I'm going to keep it real. I really don't want to fight anyone. But I mean, this guy is the last person on earth I'd be ducking. That's just straight up facts. But let's just keep it real here. You know, boxing's back in a major way. And like I said, you know, if you watch boxing, if you're a boxing enthusiast, you like the pugilistic sport, if you like the art form of boxing, which is a chess match, I'm not going to lie, man. I did it before. I jumped in the ring, main event, pay-per-view. Did that. Wasn't no big old thing though, right? And my hands were tied. I said there were certain things I could and couldn't do. I felt like King Ryan against Tank. You know what I mean? I was weight drained y todo. Actually, I wasn't weight drained. I was overweight drained. There was just some, oh man, there was just some things I could and couldn't do right in there. And boxing's different, man. It's a different animal. Okay, with these individuals right here, like I said, Splinter's going to be ADHD for real, man. He's going to be bouncing off the ropes. Hey, Splinter, just remember this. I said, and you know this is all love, homes. It's boxing, not wrestling. So don't try to RKO him, right? Please don't. And for you, Tony, hey, all you have to look at, watch out. It's easy, eh? Jump in your car, jump your fat ass in your car, back out of your driveway, and pull up. That's all you have to do. It's very simple, bro. You know what I mean? Answer your phone too. I say you're not the smartest or the busiest man on earth. Or Donald Trump. Just answer your phone. Answer your phone and tell the homeboy yes or no. And just be real, righteous, man. Be a stand-up character. You know what I mean? And take your pinchy mask off. You know what I mean? I bet you he's gonna wear face paint like the Ultimate Warrior and shit. He's different. I remember when we were gonna fight, he was like, his only concern, it wasn't about the training, it wasn't about the feria he could make, it wasn't about putting on an exhibition for the people, for the raza, for whatever the case may be. His number one thing was, how am I gonna hide my face? Hey, serious, I told him about I don't know, at then paint, but it might come off. Oh, it's definitely gonna come off. It's gonna come off, right? Hey, how about the one to get like a plastic mask and look like Batman? If that's your priority, I say stay your ass at home and hide in the closet, because I'm telling you, we all know you're there. Don't come to a stadium and auditorium homes with the mask on, because Splinter will chew that one off. White boys are different. He'll fuck around tight. He ain't playing. It's different type of individuals do different type of things. Me, I was just going to knock your block off. Vivato, I think, intends to do something totally different. I don't think there's going to be a fight. You know, but they're building it as the fight of the century, man. And I got nothing but love and respect for Splinter. And I hope that Splinter is able to be compensated for his loss that he'll take with Tony, not in the ring, but just in life in general. Because talking about this like wasting time, effort, error, and everything else that encompasses that. Now, a lot of people have been asking me myself, Gunner, when are you going to jump in the ring next? Are you down this Saturday? Hell yeah, I'm down. But it's going to take a milli ticket with me. Okay, I'm not jumping in with nothing less than Jake Paul or Logan or any of those guys. And they'll probably knock the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie, Jake Paul hits hard in the mobile, right? But at the same time, I'll do it though. But all this little riff-raff YouTube stuff where you fight this guy, where you fight that guy, come on, bro. You know what I mean? I'm bare knuckle brawl. We're not talking about gloves and headgear and fat boys and funny shirts. We're talking about real talk. You know, real life. If you feel that you need to take it there with me, then you'll take it there one of these days, I guess, you know, but I'm not trying to fight no one. I'm a grandfather. I'm an old ass man. I'm just trying to watch fights on TV, eat popcorn with tapatio, and enjoy my best life. Going one hand on the chorro and the other on the remote. You feel me? Al Bundy. I'm just trying to live my best life. Guard, is it all right if I live my best life? Okay. Now, I wanted to address another situation that I seen last night. Funny situation. Like I said, I respect all the Raza channels. Everybody, man. It doesn't matter if you like me, you don't like me, you have something to say about me. I'm a counterpuncher. I say, oh, boxing, we're back there. I'm a counterpuncher, and I'm always going to say what I feel and feel how I say it, right? And that's facts. I'm never going to sugarcoat nothing. If someone has my name in their mouth or they disrespect me or I feel slighted or disrespected, I'm going to speak on it, but I'm going to do it in a righteous fashion. See, I'm not going to come out disrespecting them and all that. I'm just going to tell them, listen here, poop butt, let me give you some knowledge that you can't get in college, some education that you're not ready for, man. Sit down here. I'm so disgusted with you, I don't know what to do. My first impulse was to run up on you and do a Rambo. I was about to kick you in the head, both of you, right? But, you know, we don't want to take it there. Violence is never the answer. What the answer is, man, is conversational points, man. Getting your voice heard and your point across, right? Am I right? Can you hear me now? I say, can you hear me now? I'll hold. Now look, bang, bang. In a menudo style, I seen something last night that actually was hilarious and made me laugh. I seen a situation where an individual, man, that fell in love with me for a summer, right? He's a trip. And decided that if for no other reason I was gonna live in his head and live, you know, I don't know. I felt like we were doing chicken fights in a pool, and he wanted me on his back, right? Because he wanted to feel my chorra against his neck. I don't know, but I seen him last night get into an argument or some type of clash with a couple of individuals who I rock with, man. A couple of individuals that I support. I'm not gonna say I rock with. I'm not best friends with these guys, but I definitely support them. And I thought it was hilarious, man. I thought it was hilarious because I seen these two individuals, man, the ones that I support, their channel, just trying to keep it righteous, just trying to keep it real. And this individual was just going crazy, man. And I wanted to reach out to everybody involved. And I'll say this because I understand people don't pick up phones. And there's a couple of the individuals I can call behind the scenes, but I'm gonna say it right here publicly, man. Get it together, babe. You know, that stuff right there is the reason why the raza is being held back. That is the reason why we tend to be held back and laughed at. People are laughing at us, man. They're playing both sides, going in between. Same thing happened the other night with myself. I was last night and about the Blue Devil, man, and I'll address it, right? People were going back and forth, trolls. Hey, they're saying this. Hey, they're saying that. Hey, he's saying this. And nothing of it's true, man. You know, at the end of the day, the Vatos have their own lane. I have my own lane. I'm gonna actively have my own lane, right? We're all gonna do our own thing, And I'm going to respect a person's opinion or how they feel about me. You ain't got to like me, but you're going to fucking respect me, because if at the end of the day you don't, remember, this is my world and there's not a lot of hate in it, right? There's just a whole bunch of compassion and love for the poop butt that don't know better. But this is my thing. When I seen that last night, I wanted to reach out to individuals and tell you guys, hey, it's not that serious, man. I know it was just, a misunderstanding, but it was funny. It was funny the way it was handled by that one individual where he feels like the world is against him. I'm here to tell you, I said, nobody's against you. You're against yourself, bro. Span San La Tira, you're against yourself. Okay, with that being said, back to the future. Back to Splinter and Tony. Is this fight going to happen? Where's your money at? Who you betting on? Who you think's got it? I'm rolling with the wood, brother. It just happens to be, right, that this time I'm going to have to roll with Splinter if this fight ever materializes. I hope it does. And if it does, I'd like to pull up. You know, I'm asking right now, Tony, I know you don't like me. I don't like you, Buffalo Butt. And if you want to get round 2 going, we can make that happen. But I want to say this. Am I invited? Can I come? I want to sit in the front row and throw boba at you. You know what I mean? I just want to chill, man. Hey, I'm about to be on the ground looking for the little pearls, right? He's that fat. But I hope that this fight does happen, though. Not because I want to see 2 guys beat up on each other that probably never been in a ring, but because I think it's something that's good. If you really want to put on an exhibition and have fun with this YouTube stuff and use this platform to take it in different directions, it's fun, man. It's all fun and games until the games become not fun, right? So I definitely am and I'm enthused by this. I'm excited for it. But I'm not going to hold my breath because I like breathing, right? And I don't think this is probably never going to happen because I already know, not on Splinter's part. Splinter, like I said, he'll jump on the Greyhound and make it happen. But this Vato Tony, his credibility is shot, man. You know, his pull-up game or his pull-out game is much better than his pull-up game. That's probably why the Vato don't have that many kids. I mean, it's crazy. But his pull-up game is definitely shot out. It's like a tecato on the corner all shot backwards. You know, it's like a fucking a tirada all on the corner. You know what I mean? A piruja just all shot out. It just ain't never gonna happen. But one never knows, does one? I could be totally wrong, and we hope it does. Again, I'm not promoting or pushing negativity and violence, and you don't have to fight. At the end of the day, you guys can thumb wrestle, and I'll be cool with that. But I'd like to see Splinter knock Tony's whole jaw backwards. So Splinter, can I get a bottle? Can I get a bottle? Just hit him right here, just hard for me. And when you hit him, say bang bang. You already say boom bang bing pow. You know what I mean? Bussin'. Say whatever you got to say. All these different YouTube terms. You got to say, do the Huey haha, rest in peace, on his punk ass, and let's laugh at him. Win, though, homie. Win, because my feria's on you. I got this about these, like, I got Tony no matter what. Well, put your money where your fat is, Holmes. Say it again. Uh-huh. Oh, hell yeah. And that's just how we're going to do it. With that being said, let's enjoy ourselves today, man. Let's enjoy our weekend. It's Friday, the fly day. You already know what it is. Let's get it in. With that being said, respect to all the Raza channels. If you don't like me, well, you already know what it is. With that being said, move smooth with a purpose. Get every single thing that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of the day, it's all about the struggle and the strive to struggle, man. Forget all these trolls and forget all these haters that hate on everybody, man. Can we all just get it together? You ain't got to like me. You ain't got to do none of that. But you are going to. You're fenced to. You heard that, guard? Wood. You're fenced to. Respect me. And I respect you. I already do that. You know what it is. Thumbs up or thumbs down. If he's going to be the head that wears my crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I truly and honestly believe in. And that's the coming together of all people, black and brown. That's what I promote, homes. That's what my style is all about. See, I got my lane. And easy does it. You already know what it is. This is the gun. Bang, bang. And in that fashion.